Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. I've had a really busy and draining couple of weeks. Luckily, it's all good things. Work has been really busy and I've had lots of social plans, so I've been spending lots of time with friends and family. And then on top of all that, my commitments to myself, which include things like keeping up with my movement and my fertility journey, have been a big part of my last couple of weeks as well. And I've also been on a little weight loss journey, so I've had some mental capacity taken up by that too. Something that I've learned in my 30s is that no matter what the hustle culture gurus tell us, you cannot do it all. So my favorite hobby and creativity outlet, aka YouTube, has taken a little bit of a backseat. I've still been getting a few videos out here and there, but there's always so much more I want to do, and I haven't been vlogging much lately, so today will be a nice little update vlog. I have the whole weekend off work, which is so rare in the summer, and I don't have any plans with friends, so I feel very free this weekend, and I can't wait to spend it together. Something very exciting has happened. Probably like a month ago, I placed an order on Charlotte Tilbury for a couple of restocks for my kit and for myself as well. And after not receiving the products for a couple of weeks, I reached out to them on their chat on their website. They decided that the package had been lost in transit and they would ship me out a new one right away. So I got that package like 2 days later. And then this morning I woke up to a message from my concierge saying there was a package waiting for me downstairs and I hadn't ordered anything. So I kind of thought that it might be this. My lost package seems to have made its way to me, which means I'm doubling up on my Charlotte Tilbury order, which is very exciting because in this order, oh, it's so hard to open. Okay. In this order, I had ordered 2 magic creams. One for me and one for my kit. I also ordered a Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder in shade number 1, so I got one of those. And I also ordered a blonde brow pencil for my kit. So I got kind of hooked up. All right, so the Honda Indy is literally happening right outside my window. So you guys may hear the cars racing around for basically this entire vlog. Will is gone for the day. He actually slept at his dad's house last night and he's gonna be out with his dad all day today. So whenever Will is gone, for some reason, I feel so much more inclined to clean my house. I don't know what it is about him like actually being here. Does anyone know the psychology around that? Obviously the kitchen needs it. I have a bunch of laundry to fold and some more laundry to do, and my office and bathroom are both in pretty big need of like an actual clean, not just a tidy. So I'm gonna start working on that. I do have yoga booked at 2:30. It's 11 now and I would like to go and actually get some steps in before my yoga class. I'm so sore. I did a crazy leg workout on Tuesday this week and I have been crazy sore ever since. So I'm really looking forward to this yoga class, and yeah, I just want to warm up my body and get the blood flowing before I start stretching. So that's kind of my plan for the next few hours. Another thing that has been zapping up a lot of time and my energy recently has been our house hunting. Will and I have been shopping for our first home to purchase. I don't know, I guess we've been doing it seriously since December, but it's probably been like maybe closer to a year since we actually started the process of looking for a house. It takes up a lot of our spare time. There's only so many times in the day that we can go to showings. Will works like all day during the week and I work most days on the weekend. So we have like these really small little blocks of time that we can actually go to showings, and so a lot of our free time is filled up by that. We have also offered on 3 different homes at this point, and that's a really big commitment in itself. 2 of the offers that we made were in competition with other people. So the first one we were in competition with 7 other offers, and the second one we were in competition with 14 other offers. And then a couple of weeks ago, we offered on a house where we were the only people offering, and we offered $150,000 over the asking price, and we were still turned down, which is so annoying. That house was then taken off the market and listed at $300,000 over what it had originally been listed on the market for. So it's just like very frustrating and time consuming, because when you make an offer, you're just basically, sitting around all night, going back and forth with your agent and with their agent, and it's like a very stressful thing. And it just like can take out like a whole day from your week, basically, in terms of like your free time. So we've been doing lots of showings during the week. We try to get to open houses on the weekends. And it's just another thing that's been very time consuming and adding some stress. I realize I'm coming from a very privileged place when I talk about this. It's actually something I've been thinking about, because I've been kind of complaining on the internet about how hard it's been to buy a house, and like how it used to be fun and now it's not anymore. And that's all coming from a very privileged place, and I just like hope that everyone knows that I realize that we're in a really privileged position to even be able to buy a place in Toronto. It's kind of crazy. Will has worked insanely hard and been really dedicated and committed to saving for over 10 years for us to be able to do this. So it is not just something that we're like doing willy-nilly. We worked really hard and sacrificed a lot to be able to do this. We've really committed to living below our means for the last probably maybe like 9-10 years. We've lived in apartments with rents much lower than what we actually could afford. We don't do much shopping. We eat a lot of food at home. We've been committed to this journey and like this dream that Will especially has had of purchasing a home for quite some time. But even with all of that, I do definitely want to acknowledge that the cost of housing in major cities like Toronto is absolutely insane. And it's been quite eye-opening to see what you can actually get for a lot of money. It's pretty crazy. I'm still going to continue to discuss and vent here, because this is like my space to do that. You're on my channel. But I do realize this is coming from a place of great privilege. Anyways, all that to say that me and Will might buy a house in this vlog. We went to a few showings last night, and one of them was really exciting for us. It's currently priced a tiny bit outside of our budget, but it's been sitting, which means we might be able to get it for a lower price. So Will's spending the day with his dad today, and his dad is our real estate agent, so they had plans for the day, so I'm not sure how all of that will go down within the day, if we might make the offer like tonight or tomorrow. But we'll see how it goes.
Tenho esse mar todo, todo pra olhar. Tenho as estrelas infinitas pra contar. Tenho o sol brilhando e os patos nadam em par. Meus passos vão mostrando o prazer de observar as flores no caminho. É um agrado que Deus deu, um dia após o outro. Foi o que Ele prometeu. Pode crer, não preciso de você.
my existence. These are wedding photos. So you guys know it took me forever to get my wedding photos into the albums, and I finally did. I filled up my albums, I got them complete. But these are just like extras that have been sitting here since then, because I have it in my head that I'm gonna like give these to people. So I have them sort of organized in terms of like who gets what, like Will's dad, Will's mom, my mom, our friends, stuff like that. But they're not like fully organized, and they just like sit here waiting to be dealt with. And so I think today's the day. I'm gonna go through these. I'm gonna put them into different labeled envelopes, and then I can take those envelopes and deliver them to the people who I want to give the pictures to, and then any of the extras can be put away, because this has been sitting here at least a year. At least a year. Okay, I did it. I sorted them all into envelopes, and I put names on the envelopes of who I want to give the photos to. Yeah, I have that all finished, so I can actually like put these away and they won't be just sitting out on my dresser. And then as we go and visit people and I go and see people or they come over, we can like hand them out, and then we can finally get them out of here. Literally this like blank space on my dresser feels so freaking good. Okay, let's head to the gym. What a nice class. It was very chill. We did lots of breath work and some restorative poses that we held for like 5 minutes at a time. It was very chill. I'm feeling very calm now, and also very hungry because it's 3:45 and I've only had that avocado toast so far today. I got these hot pickled Brussels sprouts at the grocery store a couple weeks ago. I have never seen anything like this before. And I love Brussels sprouts, and I love pickles, and I love spicy, and it just seemed like it was gonna be perfect. Such a good little snack. The sprouts are like a little bit soggy. Like they're a little bit soft. I wish they were crunchier. But a solid, easy snack to throw in your mouth when you're starving. For lunch, I'm gonna have these leftovers. There's like barely anything in here, but I think it should be enough. I went for Ethiopian food with my girlfriends this week, so I got a little like platter of all kinds of different veggies, like stewed and curried and roasted, and it was delicious with some of this like bread that's kind of like a pancake. I think it's called like injera bread. So I think I'll just heat this all up in a pan with a little bit of water to add some moisture back into this bread, because this feels a bit dry now. I definitely thought I had more of this left than I do, but this should hold me over for a couple of hours, at least until it's dinner time. Okay, I'm just gonna let that heat up and have a little lunch, drink some water, and maybe watch a YouTube video. And then I'll get back to doing a few chores. Luckily I have the whole weekend, so I didn't need to like rush to do everything that is on like my chore list today. I can kind of spread it out over the next couple days. But yeah, I definitely want to at least finish the laundry and wash the sheets today. So I think that will be the majority of my afternoon coming up here. It's just a little bit of rest, relaxation, and finishing up the laundry. Good morning. I have spent the morning so far just trying to convince myself to get out of my house and go to the gym. My motivation is currently 0. Oh, and it's randomly freezing. I stepped out onto the balcony and the sun was shining down on me and it was so warm, but it's so cold without the sun. Ooh. Yeah, I have 0 motivation today. I'm feeling so lazy and like kind of tired and low energy. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my period in the next couple days, so it's like prime lack of energy time. But I made a plan for myself yesterday for like what my day was gonna look like today, and this was like the first part of the plan. Let's go get a workout in. I'm gonna do an upper body day, and we're gonna move on with our day today. I decided to vlog today as well. I was just gonna do the weekend, but the vlog has turned out very differently than I was expecting it to. I thought it was gonna be like chill, plan-free weekend with me. We're gonna carry on today. I have some fun things going on today as well too, so let's crush this Monday. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm actually going to see Alicia, which I haven't seen her in over a year because I stopped coloring my hair. Alicia has been coloring my hair since like 2016, but obviously I've been going more for my natural color lately, so yeah, I haven't gotten to see her. She actually closed down her big salon in the East End and she opened one up in the West End on Ossington. So I'm gonna go over there. She asked me to come in. They have a new stylist, and so she asked if I wanted to come in for a blowout with the new stylist that they have there. So I'm gonna go get my hair blown out and see what's up, check out the new salon. It looks really pretty online, so I'll show you guys when I get there. Such a treat getting a blowout to start off my week. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. It looks great, it's so voluminous. I was thinking about going to get a mani-pedi now because it's just like so gorgeous out and I don't want to go home. But I wear the wrong shoes. I'm wearing sneakers, which I feel like I need sandals if I'm gonna get a pedicure. I guess I could get one without polish. Maybe I will do that actually. I haven't gotten my nails done since Julia's wedding last year, which means it's been over a year. So I've been wanting and like meaning to go and do it forever. And I've just been like putting it off and putting it off. So yeah, I'm gonna treat myself. Let's go do a little mani-pedi. Okay, made it home. Got my hair done, got my nails done. I just did regular polish. I haven't got... Okay, sorry, my camera died and I don't want to change the battery because I don't want to ding up my nails, but I was saying I haven't gotten gel on my nails since I had it taken off like a year and a half ago before me and Will went to Mexico City. And yeah, I am just hesitant to put it back on because it took so long for my nails to get back to some semblance of health. Like I'm talking like 8 months or something before my nails could even like get to a length longer than like this long. Like for so long they would grow to here and then just break. So that obviously happened with this one, but I can like get them a little bit longer now. They're definitely still not even back to 100% full health. I just did a regular polish and I went with like a sheer kind of pink color because I feel like with the sheer colors, when it chips, it's not as obvious and you can kind of get away with it for a little bit longer. So yeah, little sheer pink on the fingers, and then I didn't do any polish on my toes. I'm actually going to a wedding in a couple of weeks. So I booked in to go back the morning of the wedding. So I'll do my toes then again and I'll get polished at that appointment. So yeah. I'm feeling like I'm in a much better mood than I was. I was feeling very melancholic, before, period things, you know, pretty sure it's coming any second here. So, yeah, but I'm definitely feeling better. It's almost dinner time, so I'm just gonna sit for a minute, let my nails dry for as long as possible, and then I'm gonna start making dinner and just hang out for the rest of the evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out, and I'll see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.